volunteered to once again lead our team into the indoor season. It usually starts the week before Christmas, and I'm sure Mr. Young or I will be in touch with you pretty soon to get that stuff going. We're going to do something tonight that we haven't done in a while. Last year at the end of the season, we knew we had 8 returning seniors, or upcoming seniors, and we knew that with those returning seniors that good things were going to happen, not just during the season, but throughout the off season as well. And we knew that if 2 seniors couldn't be someplace, 2 other seniors would be there to take their place, and everything would move smoothly through the off season, and it did. And that is one of the reasons why we are so successful, is because of the commitment of all of our players all year long. You don't see that in other teams around the area, and if you did, they would become as successful as we are. So we're keeping it a secret. So this year, because we are graduating 8 seniors, and we have just 1 really committed senior coming back for us, and we know that he is committed, and we know that he's a hard worker, we are going to name captains for next year tonight. And next year's captains are going to be Tyler and Mark. Now, gentlemen, that's a double-edged sword. It truly is an honor to be named captain of the Wellington High School soccer team. But there's a lot of work involved in it. And your teammates are going to start looking up to you tomorrow for the leadership that they know you're going to give to them. Congratulations on that honor, and we know you're going to do the best that you will with it. Okay. Last year, I started this part of the program, the ending part of the program, with this statement. We had a good season. Winning the conference title and playing in the district final for the 4th straight year makes it so. Even as good as it was, it can be better. Well, it got better. It got a lot better. 18-2-1, the best record ever. The 5th straight conference championship, a record that no other team in the Lorain County Conference will ever be able to match. It got better. It was a great season. It was one that's going to be hard to match, let alone beat. But one of the goals of Wellington soccer every year has been to be better than we were the year before, and to go farther than we have ever gone before. We should set no lower goal than that for next season. What is it going to take for us to get there? As hard as we have worked this year in the off season, it is going to require us to work even harder next year. We're going to have underclassmen step up and help Tyler lead this team to meet our own high levels of expectations. This year, we were very fortunate to have the strength of strong leadership in the senior class. They led this team to a level of soccer that we have never seen before, and they led us farther into the tournaments than we've ever gone. And when we got there, we saw how good you have to be to get to the Final Four in Ohio soccer. Underclassmen, you have to decide how far you really want to go next season, and how hard you are willing to work to get there. While we're losing 8 seniors, I will remind you that CVCA started just 2 seniors in their regional finals, and their starting lineup was mostly sophomores. The upcoming sophomore class is as large as this year's senior class. That class, the upcoming juniors, and Tyler have some pretty impressive soccer players coming back to lead Wellington into a new conference. Skills alone won't take us to where we want to go. Vince Lombardi said of the Green Bay Packers back in the day when the Pack was the best football team in America, "We are better than everybody because we work harder than everybody." Well, gentlemen, if you want to go farther than you have ever gone, you're going to have to work harder than you have ever worked. That will take some doing. We have had some pretty hard-working teams in the past. I've made that statement about working harder than ever before more than once. And when the team actually did, we really did go farther than we had ever been. Coach Leiby and I have talked quite a bit about next season, and one of the things that is always mentioned is that because of our youth and inexperience, for us to just maintain the level of soccer we are at now will require us to work harder than we've ever worked before. It's up to you guys. So you can't start to do it in August or even wait until June. It's going to have to start soon, very soon. The weight room will be opened in January. Open gyms will start in January. Conditioning will start as soon as the weather permits, and we will begin to prepare to go farther than we have ever gone before. We won a lot of games this year. We had an outstanding season, a season of great memories. We accomplished great things, things to be proud of. But now it's time to put that season to rest, put it into our memory banks, and move on. Thanks for a great season, guys. Let's look forward to another one. And so, unless there is somebody that has something for the good of the order, we will call the 2004 soccer season officially open. Thanks for all the great memories of a great season, and we look forward to seeing you again next year.